selling in real estate. Welcome back to another video. Today we have a great video for you guys. We're talking about the 5 most important habits that you must have in order to be successful in the real estate business. Now, especially if you live in Los Angeles, you know the real estate business is not easy. And although it seems glamorous and you see all the luxury lifestyle stuff on $1 Million Listing, what they don't show you is the grueling amount of hours that you need to put in cold calling, talking to clients, dealing with all the stress that comes with the real estate business. So today I'm going to tell you guys the 5 habits you guys must have in order to make sure that you're resilient and honestly can tear you apart completely. The first habit that you must have in the real estate business to make sure that you honestly are just resilient, that you have tough skin, is to make sure that you're organized. As a real estate agent, your day can go so many different ways. You could be showing properties for an hour. You could be out at lunch with clients. You could be working on cold calls, cold emails, working on your marketing campaigns, trying to market your listing. There's so many different things that you have to do, and sometimes this can get really overwhelming. Every morning before I start my day, I make sure I write down the 10 things that are the most important for that day. So if I'm showing a property, that's obviously going to be on that list. And I always make sure that I'm doing the hardest tasks first. So let's say you have to film a video like this and maybe you just don't like being on camera. I would always recommend making the video a priority when you wake up so that by 9 a.m. you're actually done with the hardest task and then you're able to sort of ease on into your day. The second most important habit of a successful real estate agent is making sure that you're communicating effectively with your clients. Especially when you get to a point where you have 4 or 5 listings at a time, or you're working with a ton of buyers, you have to make sure that you're able to differentiate from client to client, and you have to make sure that you're staying in touch with everybody at all times. Because when you go ghost on your client, that's going to be a huge red flag to them, and there's 1,000 other realtors in their city that they can go out to and use instead of you. So the key is making sure that you're making clients a priority, making sure that you're communicating no matter what it is. Let's say you have a listing and it's in escrow, and the buyers say that they're going to close in 30 days. Now, if you know that, given the economic climate with COVID, a lot of these lenders are taking a lot longer to actually close their files, you have to make sure that you're communicating that with your client. Make sure you guys are setting realistic timelines with your clients. The last thing you want is a stressed out client because that's just going to stress you out, okay? So make sure you're communicating effectively. Now let's get into number 3. All right, guys, number 3 is not really a habit. It's more so just remembering to be yourself, right? In this business, there really is no barrier to entry. So really anybody can go out and become a real estate agent. So the key is to make sure that you're just being yourself. And look, no clients want to work with a salesman. They don't want to work with somebody who they feel is trying to sell them on certain things. They want to work with someone that they trust, that they believe can actually close their deal and do it efficiently and at the highest price, right? So you want to make sure that you are definitely just being yourself, you're having fun, you're entertaining your clients, you're being the best version of you. And the only way to do that is to make sure that you're sticking to habit number 1, which is making sure that you're organized. Because if you're organized, you know what you're doing, you know what your purpose is, and you're able to sort of set your day up for success. So that's number 3. Make sure you guys are being yourself. Let's get into number 4. Number 4 is super important. The game of real estate is changing every day, especially with social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. The way that you can market a property and connect with people has completely revolutionized. So you have to make sure that you're at the top of your game and you understand all the different facets of social media, not only to market yourself, but also to market your listings and make sure that you're reaching the right people when you're trying to sell a house. So the key is making sure you're tech savvy and make sure you're staying on top of all the trends like TikTok, Musical.ly, etc., etc. That's number 4, guys. The 5th and most important on this list is making sure that you're knowing your neighborhoods. If you're trying to sell Los Angeles real estate, you have to be the expert in Los Angeles real estate. You have to literally know where every single Starbucks location is located. You literally have to know everything about the city, from the history of the city to the different types of neighborhoods to sort of where the property values increase or decrease, what areas are not safe. You have to be the expert because people are coming to you for your knowledge and they are coming to you with the expectation that you know everything about the city that you're selling in. So make sure you know that. But besides just the neighborhood, make sure you guys have a strong grasp on all the inventory on the area. You want to make sure that you're doing broker caravans. You want to see all the different properties that are out there. You know what's on the market. If you have a buyer, you're able to sort of present them a certain house that you think would be the best fit for them. So make sure you guys know the inventory, make sure you guys know the neighborhood. It is so crucial to being successful in this business, especially in Los Angeles where, trust me, there's a lot of competition because everybody and their grandmother is a realtor. So that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, turn post notifications on. Let me know what other habits you think are super important in real estate or in any business for that matter. So that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.